Intervention will bring the money back.
And coming up later in sports, a former USC football player with an off-the-field talent.
Rick Henry joins us in the newsroom with more tonight. Rick.
Former USC kicker Marty Simpson has gone from splitting uprights to side-splitting jokes. Marty's hobby is performing stand-up comedy. Now, coming up later in sports, Simpson will tell us about his transition from the football field to the stage. Welcome back. It's hard to find anything that compares to the pressure of kicking a game-winning field goal in front of 80,000 screaming fans. But former Gamecock kicker Marty Simpson has a new hobby that makes his palms sweat even more. Mandy Mitchell has the story.
You may remember this Marty Simpson, the kicker for the Gamecocks in the early 90s. This is Marty Simpson today, a small business owner who is dabbling in stand-up comedy.
Telling jokes is way more nerve-wracking than kicking field goals.
Marty owns his own multimedia business called W.I.S. Panda.
Started the business 6 years ago and haven't looked back.
But something was missing. Marty wanted to feel that game day pressure.
I miss those pre-game nerves, like that every athlete will know what I'm talking about, like 30 minutes before kickoff, that heart rate changes.
So what better way to do that than to get in front of a bunch of strangers and try to make them laugh?
The sign before we ran out of the locker room that said the best play here. And I was like, they do this year, like Alabama plays here, Tennessee plays here.
Being a theater major, I wanted to be a comedian. I wanted to be a comedic actor. And sort of realized this year that I think that stand-up is probably what I wanted to do all along without realizing it.
And Marty says the time on the football field helps him deal with audience members who don't think he's all that funny.
The Carolina fans probably did help a little bit because, you know, they tend to like spit on you when you run into halftime if you do poorly and stuff. So I think that's a lot of pressure that probably did help, yeah.
So he plans to keep making the people of Columbia laugh. And then, who knows?
I think the ultimate goal for me in comedy is to be able to keep doing it.
Mandy Mitchell, W.I.S. News 10 Sports.
And you can catch Simpson's comedy act over the next couple of weeks. He'll be performing at the Garden Bistro in the Vista January 16th at 7 p.m. And he'll be at the Watershed in Lexington on January 23rd. That showtime also 7 o'clock. Steve Spurrier fills one of the 4 openings on his USC coach, Wilford. Back to Marty Simpson.
Yeah.
He wants everyone to know that he remains a diehard Gamecock fan. And if he pokes a little fun at the Gamecocks, you know, from time to time, hey, remember,
good fun,
they're
right?
just jokes.
Just jokes, just jokes. That's a brave thing to do, to get up in front of a stand-up crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, wow.
Well, he was killing them. I mean, did you hear him laughing? They were.
Yeah, he was getting good reviews.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
All right, thanks a lot, Rick. We will be right back.